SR&BG in spiritual warfare. John Wick Gangstalking level 3 witchcraft. How does the witchcraft feel, man? It feels terrible. When you're in the middle of this spiritual war, it feels terrible. You don't know what tomorrow is going to bring. I remember I'm in 354 East Chestnut, downtown Long Beach, 4th and Chestnut. I get into it with the gypsies. They sent the gypsies to get rid of me. Remember, when you in John Wick Gangstalking level 3, spiritual warfare, they will send some very powerful witches, warlocks, sorcerers. They send them to you to get rid of you. So they sent some to me. I remember I woke up one morning, early in the morning. I went to the gym, and my woman, she called me. And she said, "Hey, you got to come home, man." And she was so serious. I went to the house, and I looked, and there was maggots. They was just popping out of nowhere. This is when I'm battling the gypsies. I'm also battling these witches at the gym. I'm in the middle of gang stalking. I'm about to lose my mind, but I'm going strong. This is how the spiritual warfare feel. This is how the witchcraft feel. Now, I already knew about the roaches and the bed bugs and the gnats, especially the gnats. When you're in the middle of spiritual warfare, when you battling these witches, you best believe that the gnats are going to come. These pests, these roaches. Some people get mouses. I had the mouses, the roaches, the bed bugs, the fleas, all of them. And I'm talking about they come when you're clean. I'm battling these damn gypsies, man. 354 East Long Beach, 4th and Chestnut. I go to the gym at 5:30 in the morning. I come back because my girl, she called me right in the middle of the set. She didn't even supposed to be up at that time, but she called me. I knew it was serious. I live right down the street from the gym, so I just walked back home. And when I opened up the door, it was maggots all over the floor. Now, they wasn't piled up all on each other like some super gross stuff, right? Probably was like 15 of them at a time, just crawling around. And then we picked them up and we mopped with real hot water and they popped back up. And we kept doing that. We mopped with bleach water and vinegar water. We mopped with cold water and hot water. And they kept popping up. Now, let me remind you that I'm in the middle of spiritual warfare. I'm battling witches. They know who I am, and I know who they are. I'm battling some at the gym. These ones is coming in my dream. And I'm battling these gypsies. These gypsies, somebody hired these damn gypsies to come to get me out. And they've been putting me through hell. I mean, they used to burn this stuff. They used to cook this stuff that was so disgusting and greasy and it smelled like sulfur and shit. It was just so diabolical. It smelled like a demon. You understand what I'm saying? And it used to flood the whole hallway. I used to lose money because I used to sell bomb weed. And I used to have female customers and clean people. You would come inside one of my apartment buildings and it'll smell good. I have plants in the library. I have incense and candles and oils and all of that. But it got overtaken by this smell. The smell was in my nose. It was when I ate, it was disgusting. It was everywhere. It was witchcraft by the gypsies. It was maggots on the floor, man. We mopped. We would look away, and then we'll look back, and then they'll pop up like 6 of them, and we'll get them. And then we'll keep looking at the spot where they pop up from, and nothing pop up. And as soon as we look away and look back, it'll be like 3 of them. I was about to lose my mind. I was like, I'm not going to pay rent no more. I wanted to peel up the floor or something like that. I thought they was coming from the floor or something like that. I was going crazy, man. I had anxiety. My stomach was hurting. All of a sudden, this is how it feel, man. I start getting real scared, man. Thoughts start coming in my mind. I start seeing all of the family members of these gypsies. I start seeing the father and the grandmother and the daughter and all of them. It used to be like 50 of them. They had a big ass family, man. And they was so rude because they came to do a job. They came to get me up out of there. They came to make me have a hard time. I remember I got so mad, I didn't know what to do because my magic wasn't working. They was just so strong, and they was in my house. They was in my mind. The incident with the maggots almost made me lose my mind and stuff. I had to literally pray that off. They was winning. I was about to give up, man. And one day I went to their door and I donkey kicked it. I turned around and I kicked it with my heel. And my whole damn lower back felt like I had a herniated disc, man. I couldn't go to the gym for like 2 weeks. They was just laughing and keep sending that spell work. And then I start getting roaches a lot. This is how it feels when you in spiritual warfare, man. Witchcraft. I start getting roaches, man. And I'm talking about we was cleaning. And they'd just come and come. I mean, it'll take about a week for my house to be infested with roaches. Then the mouses came. You see, 354 East Chestnut, 4th and Chestnut up in downtown Long Beach. That apartment building, it sat on a basement. Up under there was a big ass basement, as long as the apartment building was, as long and as big as the apartment building was. And it had so many mouses up under there, right? All of a sudden, my house, our apartment building became the passageway, the freeway for the damn mouses, man. Listen. We had so many mouses, we used to catch like 5 of them a day. You hear what I'm saying? Then all of a sudden, the mouses start getting spirits up in them. I remember one time, it was a night, and we just heard a lot of squeaking, man. We getting ready to move to Phoenix at this time. Because the gypsies is tearing me up, man. I can't take it. And now the mouses. And we hear this squeaking. And we had these sticky traps. And we cut the light on. It's like 2 a.m. We cut the light on. Even my daughter, she was like 4 years old at the time. We cut the light on, and there's 3 mouses on the trap. 2 of them is completely on the trap, and 1 of them is halfway on the trap. But the 2 of them is eating the one in the middle, and the one in the middle is just screaming. And when we cut the light on, it's just entirely bloody. And the 2 mouses that's biting him look at us with their mouth and face all bloody. And it was just demonic. It was the damn gypsies, man. This is how damn witchcraft is. I'm a grown man. I had 2 big guns. At that time, I had 2 big guns. And didn't nobody give me no damn problems. But I tell you, after that, I said, we moving. And that's the scariest thing that I didn't ever seen. You understand what I'm saying? Because I could see the demons in it. They looked at us and it's like they laughed at us like, ha ha ha, and they went back to biting it. And they just tortured it and bit it up everywhere. And we was like, oh yeah, this is serious, man. These people are literally trying to not just make us move, but take us out. You see, it's stuff like this that get me closer and closer to the Most High because they was too advanced. If you a sorcerer or a witch, if you a sorcerer's apprentice or a warlock or something, and you wasn't born into this, be very careful because it's people out there that was born into this. And there was nothing that I could do. It was like me slap boxing with my 10-year-old son. Yeah, he could swing and he got a little bit of strength now. But I hurt him. You hear what I'm saying? And it's nothing he would be able to do about it. That's how they had me. This is how witchcraft feel. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep for a month because I felt like maggots was everywhere. I couldn't eat. I couldn't eat rice. Listen, man, I couldn't eat rice. I used to think that one of them was crawling. It was all in my mind. I had to give it up. I had to give up the sorcery. I had to give up a plan of cooking up some type of potion or going to the back rooms on them and spending money to get rid of them. I had to give that up and connect with the Most High. I had to go on a fast. I had to stop smoking. I had to be happy. I had to clear my mind. I got closer to my woman at the time. I started spending more time with my family. I started treating certain customers right. I forgave the gypsies. That was the hardest part, was to forgive them. But guess what? After I forgave them, they couldn't pay their rent no more. That whole time, they was up there sending all of them demons. They couldn't even pay their rent. Before they moved, I seen them get on heroin real bad. They didn't just up and move after they demons was defeated. Once they demons was defeated, they got served right in front of my eyes. The landlord turned on them. Everybody in the neighborhood hated them. Nobody wanted to have nothing to do with them. It was a lot of them. They started fighting amongst each other. I'm talking about with knives and calling the police and just, it was just like chaos. And I'm sitting up there. See, this is what gets you closer to the Most High, experiences like this. This is how witchcraft feels. Now, the reason they send like all of these pests, the roaches, the bed bugs, the gnats, is because all of these demons that they sending you, they need bodies to be up in. All of them gnats that's inside of your bathroom and in your kitchen and all of that, even though your bathroom and your kitchen is clean, all of those gnats is different demons. It's demons up in there. It's low vibing energies up in them insects. That's the bodies they're going to use until they get in your ass. You hear what I'm saying? Witchcraft make you feel like you got anxiety just out of nowhere. You don't suffer from anxiety or anything. All of a sudden, you just feel afraid. Afraid to go to the gym, afraid to go to work. It happened to me. On Monday and Tuesday, I would be loving to go to work. I'll wake up in the morning whistling, and then by Wednesday, it's like I'm so afraid of everything. And at first I used to think that it was just me, until I figured out what to pray against and what spirits to pray against. I realized that it wasn't me. This is witchcraft, a spirit of fear. How do witchcraft feel? Witchcraft feels like this, right? You go out there, you get all of this health food, you get you some new shoes, you get you a water bottle, and you get you a gym membership, and you working out at the gym, and then all of a sudden you get extremely depressed and you don't want to go back no more. That's how witchcraft feel. You just don't realize that that's witchcraft a lot of times. I mean, why did you like doing it on Wednesday and Thursday and Friday and come Monday after the weekend, you just can't imagine yourself going to the gym again? That's witchcraft, man. This type of witchcraft keep you up in the loop. This is how witchcraft feels. Witchcraft feels like no matter how much you save, you still ain't got nothing, some way, somehow. And as soon as you almost meet your goal at saving, something break to take you back 5, 6 more steps. That's how witchcraft feels. Witchcraft feel like you having a heart attack. Yeah. All of a sudden, your heart will start beating fast and you can't control it. I'm not talking about no drugs or anything. I'm talking about John Wick, Gangstalking, level 3, spiritual warfare, witchcraft, and how this shit feels. You could just be watching TV and then all of a sudden you have a thought and then that thought make your heart start racing and you really, really thinking about calling a damn ambulance, the paramedics. You hear what I'm saying? This is how witchcraft feel. When you already know that this person, even though they cool, and they might be cool today, you already know that probably in 3 days or 4 days, okay, I'm gonna give them a week. Within the week, this person is gonna not like you. Witchcraft, it's a spirit that follows you and it hops into people and it tells them people all the reasons not to like your ass. That's how witchcraft feels. It feels lonely because people don't like you. Even people that used to like you. Man, I done seen that so many times, especially at the port. It'll be somebody come in my trailer and they'll be all cool. And in my mind, I'm thinking like, I wonder how long it's going to take for this person to not like me and go and join all them other people in the group. See, I'm outside the group, but I'm a cool dude and I know a lot. And this person, they know that I'm a cool dude and they know that I know a lot, but somehow they gravitate towards the group. I already know it's like a countdown. If they last more than a week, I'll be starting to thinking like, is something wrong? Nobody never lasts more than a week with me. And I don't be talking about all types of crazy stuff. Look, I tried to be the quiet guy. I tried to be the funny guy. I tried to be the serious guy. I tried to be the take it easy guy. No, it don't work. It's witchcraft. This is how witchcraft feel. Get used to it. John Wick Gangstalking level 3. Look, check it out real quick, right? I see that they made the ballerina, the female John Wick. I'm telling you, the feminine energy is rising. All of this gang stalking and being a narcissist, all of this hate and backstabbing, all of this decay, it's coming to an end because the feminine energy is rising. All praises to the Most High and blessings to all the ballerinas out there. John Wicks and ballerinas. Witchcraft, man. Witchcraft feels very bad. It's very scary. It make you want to lose your mind. You don't know what's going on. You don't know what to do. It's bugs and it's hurt, confusion. You hear what I'm saying? Everybody turn on you. Things get inside your kids. I mean, the main thing I learned about all of this, though, the spiritual warfare, this witchcraft, the main thing I learned about it is that the Most High is real and we need the Most High. That's the only way I survived the gypsies. That's the only way. I did tell you that I won in the end, and I didn't just immediately move, and the mouses and all of that stopped, right? I moved like a year later. I was about to move like 2 months later, but I moved a year later after the gypsies. You hear what I'm saying? The reason I survived the gypsies and the witches and the warlocks is because of the Most High, not because of no damn sorcery. You can use sorcery on like a gangbanger. They don't know what's going on. A lot of them don't know what's going on. But when you in the presence of someone or someones that know what's going on, then it can be deadly, man. I literally almost lost my mind. I almost lost my business, my place, my family, all of that. And it comes in a blink of an eye, and you can't prepare for it. It just comes out of nowhere. You hear what I'm saying? The only way I survived that was following the instructions of the Most High, fasting, praying, forgiving, being happy. And the more I survived that spiritual warfare that came my way, the more it became easier to deal with. You hear what I'm saying? You're going to have to go through the spiritual warfare whether you believe it or not. I have a question for all of the TIs out there that says that this has nothing to do with spiritual warfare. Tell me this. What type of technology makes the dogs take a dump? Huh? What type of technology makes the dogs come right by your window and take a shit? All the damn dogs, they're stray dogs or whatever. I can tell you stories. What type of technology does that? All praises to the Most High. Thank you to everybody that like, comment, share, and subscribe. I see it. God see it. Blessings to you in your situations. Peace.